Yes, we are live. I think we are. Let me refresh this page. Doesn't say that I'm live. Hang on. What is this? That's funny, Ringmaster. I like that. Welcome, everybody. Smiggity Smackdown is on the attack now. Well, almost.
Now, WWE is like a normal job, but then again, it's not. There is a myriad of things that can get you in trouble, not only with the office, but with the boys. And I know what you're saying. Maven, you've already did the unwritten rules. Trust me, this is completely different. And one of these things almost led to me being released unceremoniously years before my eventual firing for one small mistake. So,
one small mistake. I wonder what it is.
All the things that can get you in trouble in the WWE. Now, the first thing
Here we go.
that can get you in trouble
I'm interested in finding this stuff out.
is going to the athletic trainer. I don't know how it is today, but during my time, we had one trainer for everyone that was on the show. And poor Chris Joseph, he had a lot of men and women to work on. There was a time that Bradshaw went to go get his treatment done, and an unsigned talent, someone who was going to be wrestling later on in a dark match, he was laying on the table. Now, did he have the right to be there? Of course, but not, and I mean not, when a guy who was going to be in a main event match needed to get treatment.
If you guys say what's up in the chat, I'll give you a shout out. Everybody on YouTube, welcome.
You're saying
say what's up, I'll say what's up.
Everyone has the right to be there, but know your place. We would get to the show, like I've told you before, at 1 o'clock. By 1:30, 2 o'clock, we were done with catering. I immediately then would go to the trainer, get whatever I needed done. And usually for me, it meant taping my ankles, maybe taping my wrists. And then I would start getting dressed. So by 2:30, I was already in my wrestling trunks, wrestling gear, wrestling boots.
I saw him rocking that XFL shirt.
Up and would be like that.
Bean-Aline, what's up?
10 or 11 hours. But it was way better.
Welcome to the stream, Aline.
Being in a line that was 5 or 6 deep, and a line that included The Rock, Undertaker, Hunter, because these are main event guys, and I knew my place, and I knew that I wanted to get in and out as quickly as possible. So what would happen if I was in line, or maybe about to sit down on the table, and I saw someone walk in who took top priority, someone who had top billing over me? Well, I would conveniently remember something that I had to do in the locker room.
I left the oven on.
Maybe, I forgot I'm supposed to meet with Arn to go over a match.
Oh, I got to change.
I have to go meet up with so-and-so who I'm working. You know, and excuse myself,
the color of
making room for them to come in and get the treatment they needed. And obviously, you know, show respect to those people who, for lack of a better term, gave me my chance. Now, when JBL was forced to wait while an enhancement talent was getting his hamstrings worked on, he didn't really say much, but he did make it beknownst that someone was, taking a time slot.
Pando Grito is now blue.
His
dabu deep dabu da.
Joking manner and his joking attitude was screaming, get off that damn table. And on a similar topic, WWE had hair and makeup, and just like the athletic trainer, they only had one during my time.
Dang.
I'm letting you into all the secrets, because this is when I learned how to put my makeup on so smooth and do my eyebrows that you all love so much. When I would go to hair and makeup, it might take me 5 minutes to get my eyebrows done, because that's all I was getting done. There was one instance where I was getting my eyebrows done, again, 5-minute task, and Billy Gunn walks in, sees me sitting in the table, and I believe he was about to get his eyebrows done at the same time, and he yells out and just like, geez, Maven. And he was kidding. I 100% know he was kidding, but he also wasn't kidding. Again, the first
he was
thing
kidding,
that
but he
gets you in
wasn't.
Trouble, the training room and the makeup artist. Just know your position on the card. Know who has top billing. Know who.
Hey, Legato, thank you for liking the tweet and retweeting it. I just saw that.
One of them, go at better times. And for the number 2 thing that can get you in trouble at a WWE show,
check a look real quick.
Bringing friends and family to the arena and backstage.
Oh,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Everyone should be able to bring their friends and family. But think about it this way. Do you take your friends? Do you take your family to your job?
To the kitchen,
In
like
essence,
at
that's
McDonald's?
Where we are at. We're at work during
That would
those
not be
hours.
good.
But I also know we have a cool job, and it's one of those jobs that you want to show off. But in my time, there were specific times to do that, and usually that was a WrestleMania, maybe a Survivor Series.
Let's see here.
Big pay-per-views.
Coffee and Wrestling. Robert Stone, I believe.
That wasn't every time.
And Legato.
Plenty of
Thank
times
you.
I was
Yeah, Robert
at the
Stone.
ring, and I remember
Thank you.
agents, especially Dean Malenko
And Goki.
Arn Anderson, they were great.
Thank you. Just
sure
popped up.
The people who were around that ring
And Ringmaster.
in
Thank you,
those
Ringmaster.
stands were the people that were supposed to be there, and you could
Seems
always
like it's
tell
doing its
when
job
someone
for
that wasn't
updating
supposed to
me.
be there because they were studying
That's always nice.
what they saw in the ring. A lot of times,
Panda,
those
what's up,
guys
Panda?
had Kids.
Just
They
got
would bring
done
their
watching Miss
kids
Jackson
in,
stream.
but
Oh, cool.
It wasn't for terribly long. Usually it was to come.
What was
say
she
hi to
doing?
Everybody, get some hugs, and then they would be back in their place. Now, once you leave the ring area and you go backstage, during my time, and I'm assuming it's still like that now, the locker room itself was off limits. Friends and family could hang out, usually by the monitor, because that's where everyone congregated.
Doing art.
But
Oh,
you know,
that's
you
cool.
don't want to have too many
So pencils or
looky-loos
paint or what?
gazing into a WWE locker room.
Janet
Why?
Jackson?
Because that's where
I wonder
guys
what she's
keep
up to
all of their
recently.
valuables. The WWE locker room was our
No,
sacred
Jakara
place,
Jackson,
and
the
it just wasn't a place
girl
for
from
friends and
NXT,
family.
I
They
think.
could wait outside. They could wait by the monitor, but the locker room was most definitely off limits. So
Good.
when you did have friends and family there,
Black
what was
canvas with
protocol?
white paint.
Well, we
Oh,
had a
cool.
pretty good security team that would have lanyards and backstage credentials, and it wasn't difficult to get them. All you had to do was ask. When I was there, I only had my mom there at one show and one show only. It was in Charlottesville, Virginia, and everyone was so accommodating for her at the time. She was
Goki,
pretty
welcome.
ill when she came to the show. All I had to do was ask security. They
Her
gave
stream
me her
was
credentials,
different, but
and
it's her
then
first stream.
she
Yeah,
was
it takes
backstage, and she was
a
able
while to settle in. I mean, you
actually
can watch
meet
people
a lot
stream
of
and
these
try to
guys that
like
she had been
emulate what you
talking
see,
to
but
on the
it's
phone during my
streaming is something you have to
travels.
settle
Now, how would
into
you actually get
to
in
figure out
trouble for having friends and family
momentum and
backstage
stuff
if
like that, and
person
your
is significant
interactions with
other, if
the
that
with the
person's
chat and all
kid
that.
is being a nuisance, you know, then it's going to rub people the wrong way. Most all my experience.
Yeah, the one that's not Lash Legend.
Well, but
She's pretty, though.
occasionally you would
She's
see
pretty, and
family members backstage,
I feel like
and
she doesn't get
just
showcased a whole lot with
meandering
like her
around
in-ring
areas
stuff,
they
but
weren't supposed
at least
to.
she's
They
on
keep
TV,
that
you know?
backstage
Could be
area
worse.
well mapped out. I mean, literal arrows pointing to the different locations you might be using. It's impossible to say you wandered into an area you
Aw,
weren't
yeah,
supposed to
Goki.
be, and you don't want your friends. You
It was cool
don't
seeing
want
those,
your family
those
to be the
clips
people that are being
from
removed.
those shows.
And on a similar note, actually getting free
What's it called? Like
tickets
Super
could
Sentai or
land you
something
in
like
hot
that?
water and get you in trouble backstage. Now,
She kept getting
how do you
distracted
get
from not
tickets
doing
to
her
a
work.
WWE show? What you would do is you would go up, and for me, I would always go to one of the agents, maybe Arn Anderson when we were doing non-televised events, or I would go to a Howard Finkel, someone who could get my
Finkel.
request processed and taken care of. And they would put them on what's called will call. Now, whenever someone would go to will call, it was a simple process. There was rarely a line at will call, and all they had to do was show their ID, and as long as the name matched the ID, free tickets were theirs. But guys would take advantage of that. I know I actually got in trouble for it once.
Super
Okay,
Sentai,
I'm young,
and Kamen
I
Rider,
found
yeah.
myself one time on a flight, and this flight had an unusual amount of hot women on it. And what I found out,
Have you ever
were
seen like the
these were
super
girls
old
that were going to,
Jew
I believe,
Ranger? I
Barbizon
think it's called Jew
modeling
Ranger. It's like the
convention in the
prequel
same
to all
town.
that.
And just my luck, They were free that night. Fast forward.
Like the very
later
beginning.
on, I get to the arena, get to it, and it's a non-televised
I'm sure
show,
Noam
so
started streaming. Panda
we
would
had
end up
plenty of
getting banned
seats
from his
available.
stream.
But I remember going up to
Oh,
Arn
man.
Anderson and explaining to him, I was like, hey, Arn, I need 12 comps for the night. I need 12 tickets.
12
and
tickets?
Arn looked at me and he was like, May 12? No one has that many family members coming to a house show, to a non-televised event for the night. But once I explained to him that they were all Barbizon models, he was quick to oblige. He said, no problem, turned around and filled the request.
Yeah, there you go.
You didn't want to be the person that was overdoing it. You didn't want to be the person that was asking every show. A couple times I would get looked at side-eye, if
No, Rabite.
I'm asking for 2 or 3 comps.
Yep, it's
each
SmackDown.
and every show.
Coming up in,
it happened.
Coming up in now. I was going to say coming up in a few minutes, but it's time. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm so excited to see if AJ explains why he smashed LA Knight like that. I hope it's not something silly like, oh, he touched my arm or something. I hope it's something better than that. Let's see if I can actually get here. All right, there we go. Better than me. I ain't seen nobody step into the beast. 'Tis the time. 'Tis the season. For treason. For no reason. Oh boy. There we go.
Forever.
La. Lurk mode commence. You could talk to us while the show is on. That's kind of what this is about, hanging out and sharing our reactions and such.
Months from me, so I am going to take
Here we go.
everything away from you, and I don't care which one of your family members I have to go through to get the job done. I'm coming for you.
Let's go.
It's promotion season.
It's
If
promotion
you're able to
season.
handle Randy Orton alone, just imagine what's in store for you.
Off we go. It's a hot start for Randy Orton.
Take him out. Showing what happened last Friday.
Task is clear from the tribal chief. And Randy Orton tonight by himself.
Not sure if that's copywritten music. It kind of sounds a little too good to not be. Yeah. Give it a little quiet time. All right.
And here comes the enforcer of the bloodline.
La 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 la.
It's the defiant LA Knight.
Dude, they're so good with this these theme songs and such. RKO. Got you.
Oh, it's Roman Reigns.
Code Blue Pando. Oh, you noticed, yeah. I made him blue for SmackDown.
Roman Reigns.
He changed his camouflage or something.
Jimmy Uso from behind. The pack-like mentality in full force. And LA Knight's back.
Remember, it's taped. Oh, I forgot that.
Numbers spelled trouble.
I forgot about that.
LA Knight and Randy Orton. Could it be?
They don't want none. They don't want none.
AJ Styles.
They don't want none, but they got some.
The bloodline has made a lot of enemies. And there's
Enemies, got a lot of enemies. Oh. He was a little overly aggressive with the way he pushed him out of the way. I don't know if it called for all that. Yeah, thank you, Ringmaster. No spoilers, please, guys. As always, but there might be some people who don't know that. Better than me! This place is hopping and popping already. Who are these people? They zoomed in on some people who look like maybe they were football players or something, but don't know them. So the people who went to SmackDown last week got 2 shows? Oh, AJ's here. Nice. I put the right guy in the center of the thumbnail on YouTube. AJ Styles. Oh, he's got a like a different jacket on. He's not doing the thing where he holds up his hands. He came out here with a, I don't know. I don't want to call it like a Matrix trench coat, but it was like a pea coat. Just all black. Drewski, what's up? Welcome, Drewski. Drewski.
With the enforcer of the bloodline,
Are they starting off with this match? I don't think so. Maybe they are.
Randy Orton wants Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble.
He grew his beard out like bigger than normal too.
LA Knight wants Roman Reigns anytime, any place, anywhere. And I
Isn't that the same thing?
blame either one of them.
Any place and anywhere?
And I don't give a
Kind of looks like
damn
Seth. Yeah, a
about
little bit.
Randy Orton
I see
or
it.
LA Knight. Understand this. I am number one when it comes to getting his hands on Roman Reigns. I want Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble.
Really? Oh boy. It's La Knight. Liam, what's up, man? Liam came in right when LA Knight came in. It's La Knight. Yeah. Let's go. His loner AJ, lone wolf AJ. Let me talk to you.
I ain't gonna come out here and argue with you about who gets Roman Reigns first, if it's Randy Orton, if it's you.
Nah.
Because there's nothing to argue about. You gotta consider something right now. After what happened to me at Crown Jewel, I tell you what, you can have Roman Reigns. After I get him first.
Aw. Yeah.
As I put it to you like this, Roman Reigns is gonna get this man first with everybody saying.
I saw a guy who was dressed just like Bray Wyatt. He had his hair done just like him too.
First one on my list,
Like the Firefly Funhouse Bray. Yeah. Long-term storyline AJ faced Taker. Now he's dressed like Taker. Oh. Tobin, that's a good call out actually. Maybe.
Get your match with Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. That's the
come up here and we
situation.
can talk about it, huh?
You or anyone else gets in my way, I'll drop them too.
Oh.
use your words carefully, Mr.
My goodness. Well, that's one way to start a show. Look at this, man. How are we getting out of this? I have a feeling somebody's going to get dropped. Randy's in the back with his arms up, just like, yeah, I'm the best.
With Roman Reigns, your issues that you have with the bloodline. But Roman Reigns and the bloodline, they put me on the shelf for
Whoa.
18 months, 18 long
Yo, WB, thank you, man.
months.
Whoa.
Now, I enjoy being at home, boys, but I was missing my second home, which is right here in this
One
ring.
heck
I'm
of a
gonna
way
tell you
to
about
enter the
something right
chat.
now. Nothing is
It's
going to get in
WB
my
Mania.
way. So frankly,
Thank you very
here
much
it
for the
goes,
bits,
fellas.
man.
Look, hold on, wait. Hold on, just wait a second.
Epic entrance.
No disrespect, but let me go ahead and point something out right now. The bloodline took you out. The bloodline took you out. Does anybody remember him taking me out? No.
Nah.
Which means I'm bulletproof at this point.
Which means I'm bulletproof.
You guys have fallen at the feet of the bloodline. And what that means, you guys take every bit out on the bloodline that you want to. Come along for the ride, but I've got Roman Reigns.
Gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
So sorry to
Hey.
interrupt. If I could have your attention, please, just for one moment.
It's Nick Aldis.
Because this is, in fact, a situation we find ourselves in, isn't it? Because the way I see it, each of you has a legitimate claim to face Roman Reigns. So I've decided that I'm going to give you a legitimate opportunity to earn the right to face Roman Reigns next.
This is good.
So, in
Draco,
2
welcome.
weeks, we present SmackDown New
Year's
Year's
Revolution.
And at that event, it will be AJ Styles versus LA Knight
Yeah.
versus Randy Orton in a triple threat match.
The winner gets Roman at Royal Rumble.
The winner gets Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble.
Nice. Good idea. Wow, that's going to be a hot SmackDown. New Year's Revolution has returned, yeah. Saint Nick. I like that, man. WWE is on such fire right now, dude. Hot streak.
And in my match with Solo Sikoa, if anyone gets close to this ring, I'll take you out too.
What a massive announcement from our general manager, Nick Aldis.
I feel like AJ and LA Knight legitimately don't like each other. You guys get that feeling? I know they're both good at what they do, and I'm supposed to feel that way, but I kind of feel like there's more to it. I feel like they actually don't like each other.
Roman Reigns, are you kidding me? Off the new year. Yeah. Wow, New Year's Revolution in just 2 weeks.
Corey Graves is here. I wonder how their child is doing. Didn't they have a baby? I thought they had a baby. Been gone since the year Edge cashed in on Cena, right? Who's been gone? Oh, New Year's Revolution. Yeah. It's been forever. I don't know the exact time what the last one was, but yeah, I think you're right. Could be some heat from the TNA days. Guess what? What, Panda? Yeah, there's legit, there's something under the surface there. It's not just acting. I'm not saying it isn't, but I feel that way. Sometimes I have a good feeling about that stuff, or a good track record on gut feelings. Yeah, they're all riding the tank. I fall down, I'm gonna watch you fall down. I actually gotta get this. I gotta get this.
We present SmackDown.
Yeah. Wow, New Year's Revolution in just 2 weeks time.
We'll get right back on time in just a second, but I need this. I need this picture. It's too good. Guess what? Actually don't know. What, Panda? Some sort of backstory you don't know about. I'm glad WWE gave Kevin Owens and Kathy Kelly their own YouTube show. Yeah, we gotta check that out. Now, I can only say that because AJ himself has said he loves LA Knight. Really? Oh. Dang. Well, I guess I might be wrong. I wonder what it is then. I guess they're just good. They're just good at their jobs. I need this picture of them on the tank. The taking care of business tank. Zelina with her with her outfit, her LWO shirt. All right, let me get this. Let's try to frame it up a little bit. I'm on my own against the WoW. Precious building, but I would never foul. Okay. Let's just make it. Let's call it SmackDown. Tank. I actually got paid by Twitter today. I guess I did it right. We have achieved the accomplishment that we set out to do. SmackDown tank. Here it is. Yeah. And we got Jimmy John's. How much, or are you scared to say? It wasn't like an astronomical amount. You take some guesses, and I'll tell you if it's higher or lower. I can get on Jimmy John's. That'd be good. Okay. I dodged the Jimmy John's. So let's get Randy out of here. Surprised they're doing this match so early. I thought that this was one of the main attraction type of matches. Let's see here. $6 more than that. $20 more than that. 30. Hey, wait a minute. Beanaline, are you in my account? Beanaline got it exactly. Well, with some sense. You got it. That's pretty good for just tweeting stuff. I'll take it, man. Anything helps. And that's more than it cost me to have the blue check mark, so it is profitable. Or more than it cost Radio, actually. Radio's the one who helped me out to even get there. But you guys also helped if you liked a tweet or replied to a tweet or any of that. So thank you to everybody who's been helping out with that too. That's her daily goal. No, that's what they paid me for the whole month though, Panda. That's not just one day. That's the whole month of a payday. If that was per day, that'd be awesome. My goodness. I'd be doing this stream on Twitter. I wish. There's probably people making that, but they're like big accounts that get a million views every tweet and stuff like that. But still, to make money out of basically thin air is awesome. So thank you everybody who's been helping out, and if you want to help me out and you maybe don't have the money to tip or give bits or anything like that, checking out my Twitter now is a viable way to help out as well. Oh, damn, it's Control. We got the power, we got the rage, jump off the stage, then we're gonna hang with Hangman Page, and a girl named Soraya, but I heard her name, it used to be Paige. Coming fast, we faster, we are the puppet masters, and we never take a day off. I don't know what they say after that. This crew is unstoppable, by the way. This crew cannot be beaten, period. There is no... I don't think there's a faction in wrestling that could beat them legitimately. Like, not even guys. What guy faction could beat this? I've seen Io Sky legitimately beat up, like, Brian Cage and stuff. Like, she's incredible by herself. Buck Wild, what's up, man? Finish the tip goal. That would be awesome. Dang, what type of match is this? It's a brawl for all? Oh, it's just everybody out here. Holiday Havoc, that's what it is. I forgot.
on the WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky. Kairi Sane is out here scrapping with Zelina basically in our laps.
Sounds like Corey Graves is in a tunnel or something.
It's holiday havoc. None of these teams in the holiday
All right,
spirit.
let me get Io out here.
That's gone on. You think Damage Control celebrate the holidays? Yeah, with themselves. Io with the braid. Bianca out of harm's way. Look at the athleticism. And remember, Bianca cannot wait to get her hands on Io Sky one-on-one for the WWE Women's Championship.
She has lights in her hair? Oh, she does.
A measure of retribution within War Games.
That's pretty awesome. She's got like Christmas tree lights in her hair. That's awesome. Whoa.
On that occasion, look at the power of the EST.
Yo.
It's been a showcase for Bianca. Could this be over already? And look who it is. Oh, shocker. Right on time.
Oh my goodness.
Bayley saves the day. Corey, there were a lot of questions about Bayley and her involvement in
Holy
Damage Control.
moly.
She started, but
1,000 bits. Buck Wild, thank you so much.
This is imaginary.
Yo, Buck
Maybe it's
Wild.
you and your internet friends speculating,
1,000?
trying to stir up drama where there isn't any. She just unwrapped the chair.
Incredible. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Holy moly.
There were problems with Bayley and Damage Control, some major problems, but I think they've been fixed. And they look better than ever. I knew you'd see it my way.
What in the wide world? Buck Wild is making it rain. Took the #1 spot. Dang, Buck Wild. That should have got you a badge that you can equip next to your name. I have a couple of them, and I think 1,000 bits gets you a couple. So if you'd like to check them out, you can go into your profile and you can set one of them as the badge next to your name.
Cole, that's a loaded question, and I like my job. Look at Shotzi. Oh,
they level up over time too, so as you give bits, you unlock more of them.
Big kick connects.
Buck Wild is living up to the name. Yes.
This is where
thank you so much.
This is her environment.
Drewski said, I realized when I seen WWE tweet of all the girls, the women division is in WWE is always so young, and they leave within 10 to 15 years. Maybe that's why it's so hard for them to have a constant traction with the fans.
I can't stop thinking about what Shotzi wants for Christmas. Why does that not surprise me, KP? You're a sicko. Chin with the assist, and Shotzi's going down.
Shotzi, whoa. Nice catch.
Out Io and Bayley. Meanwhile, Zelina Vega is in the ring alongside Michin.
Jump around. Jump around. What are they doing? Oh, kendo sticks. Candy sticks. Oh my goodness. All right, we could put a prediction on this. I think we might have enough time.
Oh, yes. Want to turn around. Bianca Belair, Shotzi.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Beat them to a pulp. You know what they say about Christmas? It's better to give
Beat them to the pulp. And we'll never take a day off.
Directing traffic.
Brett versus Tupac was our last prediction. What a fun prediction.
They've got a table, but watch out. It's the craziest match I've ever seen. At this point, I'm half expecting Yukon Cornelius to come guide Shotzi to the island of misfit toys. Shotzi and Belair back on their feet, but here comes the table. Damage Control having their way here. In the holiday.
All right, predictions are open.
Congratulations, you did it.
Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count, guys.
This is what we're up against.
We need an edge. This holiday.
We need an edge. We need a Copeland. Think about it. Every top guy from even in their 60s are still taking dates and well known. People like Lita, Trish, and Michelle, Terry Reynolds, they're big while they're around, and that people just forget. You know, I think it's because a lot of the women from that era, I think it's because they get married and then it's just time to be a mom or whatever, you know? I feel like it's just a societal thing. I don't think it's necessarily a wrestling thing. I feel like maybe they just have different values or something, and they decide it's just time to stay home. You know what I'm saying? And plus, as women get older and you're in like an entertainment sphere, I feel like it's just like personally not acceptable to look old. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that there are just societal things that cause the women to not have the longevity in wrestling. But I think it's some of what you're saying as well. But I think more of it is just they lose the love for it, and I think a lot of women got into it for a different reason. I think guys get into wrestling a lot just because they want to be a wrestler, and girls get into wrestling a lot because they want to be famous. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. Like I hear it all the time. Like Liv Morgan doesn't even want to be a wrestler. She wants to just be an actress or whatever. And you just hear it from all kinds of women all the time. Just they're not here to be wrestlers for life. They're here to get famous and move on to other stuff. Some of the guys are like that, but you know, there's a lot of these guys just wanted to be a wrestler their whole life. Now all eyes are on me. J-Rock. That was so fun, man. It was funny because like I gave you guys a like a sneak, not a sneak, foreshadowing. I was giving you guys foreshadowing the whole time, and then that's who the special guest was. It was so cool. I love doing stuff like that. Also seen a post that showed that Kelly has been back every year since 2018, but she doesn't want to be full-time. Like, they love it, but they can't re-fall in love with it like the guys do. Exactly. I feel like there's a lot of factors, but yeah. I think we pretty much got them all. I think we figured it out, man. We figured out why the pattern is. Goki Food looks like a cat? Wait, what?
Oh, fantastic counter by Vega.
Where's Goki Food?
Io just got spiked.
It does look like a cat.
Martial arts exchange in the center of the ring. Asuka getting the better of the back fist. Michin.
It does look like a cat. Pork chop with cheesy hash. Ooh. Yo, I want that.
Genius of the sky stacks the shoulders of Michin. She'd be a good reindeer.
It does look like a cat. A delicious cat.
Lyrical genius, Corey Graves.
Did you plan that?
Kevin, he didn't make anything up.
It does look like a cat. That's so funny.
Let's do it. I'm gonna let you in on a little mythology, KP. Every time a table breaks,
it's Porkfield.
I didn't just make that up either. What's in this present? Nothing.
Oh.
That's Justin Timberlake.
Why does Io always have something on her head? She's got a box on her head. She's had a garbage can on her head multiple times. Oh God, she kicked her right in the head.
By the way, that's the same woman who came off the top.
Yo, that was a crazy spot. Easier to take those bumps when you're young. Yeah, and women don't have a whole lot of padding a lot of times, you know? Especially in sports entertainment. Not a whole lot of like overly buff women. They're kind of small and they don't have a whole lot between them and the mat, you know, between their bones and the mat. Oh God!
Oh my God!
Yo, what in the world? Kairi Sane tried to kill this lady. Kairi Sane, why are you doing this? Ouch! Yo, this is getting vicious.
Dakota with the pumpkin pie. That's clearly left over from Thanksgiving. That's got to be disgusting.
Pumpkin pie.
At Christmas. Oh!
And the mist.
First the pumpkin pie, now the mist. They should gonna use Christmas colors. Well, meanwhile, in the ring, Bayley still
This
putting
is
in the
just
work
wild, man.
on behalf of Damage Control. Choking the EST to the outside.
I love that she has lights in her hair like that. It's such a cool idea.
I can't believe they took out the Christmas tree. You're new here,
Have you
aren't
noticed that AEW is starting to have more women who look like this, like that have like a cool look to them and a cool like gimmick to them, and they look like a star. They make you interested in like, yo, who's that? What's she up to? I've noticed that AEW has started to have more of that. Not just girls coming out here in wrestling outfits and wrestling a match. Actually having something to them besides wrestling.
I'm gonna tie an antler on your forehead. You can be like my
What color was the mist? I think it was green? Blue?
Where are these two going? Perhaps
What's in the
open
box? Oh my god. It's Isla Dawn. She's wearing like the smallest shirt possible. How's AEW been? It's been a little better than usual because of this Continental Classic. I feel Continental Classic has had so many matches within it, and they don't allow interference. So it's kind of curtailed the nonsense that we see every day, you know, every show, where always some run-ins, always interference, always the ref doesn't see something. Refs get ultra buried every day, and just the stuff that brings a show down a lot of the time, at least in my opinion, has been kind of deleted a bit by this Continental Classic, which sucks, because once it ends, they have no leg to stand on by allowing all this stuff anymore. So I hope it's the start of a new era. I hope it helps, but I would say it's been better than usual.
The crowd are on their feet here. Meet Chin with ideas. From the top rope.
Oh god, senton through the table. They won? No way. Wow. They let Mia Yim beat the world champion? Why her? What? Of all the girls to pin the world champion, you would think it'd be like Bianca or even Shotzi. Why the heck? All right. I mean, it's your company, but it's good to see the witches, yeah. Yeah, it's green. It's green mist. It was green. I thought I saw green. It's green mist. And she did not miss. She got directly sprayed. Directly. Dang, there was 99% of the wager was on Team Bianca, and they did win. Oh yeah, I forgot this is pre-taped, so people could possibly be finagling. I don't think you guys would do that, so I'm still gonna do the predictions, but just try to keep it real if you're not. Table spot, those have to finish the match. Yeah, but just who did it is my problem with it. I feel like Mia Yim is the least over out of everybody on her team, even including Zelina Vega.
When you're under pressure, you got to be able to call that hot route, dog. You got to call that audible. But you a little quiet. You got to project. Red 7 Black Star City hot. Right? Solo on 3. Let's go, baby.
What is up with him? You see Roman's face?
Wise man.
Yes, the good thing about it being pre-taped is we get back-to-back Roman.
SmackDown general manager.
Aldis. Nick Aldis.
Bring him to me.
Bring him to me. Oh, dang.
My tribal chief, if I could have a moment of your time just to brief you on this Nick Aldis, because he's...
No. Bring him to me.
Remember, Roman was gonna fight
yes, my tribal chief.
Paul Pierce, Adam Pierce.
potential showdown between the tribal chief.
He was gonna fight Postman Pierce, so I don't think Nick Aldis is safe here. Plus, Nick Aldis is no joke, man. He's a way better wrestler than Roman Reigns. So maybe we get Roman Reigns versus Nick Aldis. I would love to see that. Dragon Lee looks so good with this title and everything, and his outfit. It's Rush's brother. It's Rush Lee. Not Bruce Lee, but Rush Lee. I'll be walking through the flames. I wonder why, like, one brother is, like, strictly all super Mexican about it. And then one brother is, like, Japanned up. Wonder what caused them to have that, like, divergence. If you didn't know, Jimmy is being comedy and Jay is being responsible, serious one. He's winning titles and stuff. Jimmy just joking around. He is. He really is. Can't believe Damage Control. Gabby? How could they do that to them? That was weird. Very, very strange. Even if you're going to give the win to Bianca's team, you would think the win would set up the next program that Io is gonna have to fight against somebody for her title, right? So is it gonna be Mia now? Mia Yim? I'm sure that's gonna be a barn burner. Guessing pre-tape so everyone could be home with fam for Christmas. Yeah, exactly. See how many trees WWE can put on their stage compared to AEW? I don't think AEW cares about that. I'm sure they'll do it, but I don't think they care, you know? There's a difference. Oh, yeah. Dudley's doing flips. So it's Dragon Lee versus Butch Dunn. Do I have him under Butch or Pete Dunne? Let's see. I have him under Pete Dunne still. Probably going to keep it that way. I've been changing some people's names recently on the layout, so that's why I'm wondering. It's Butch Dunn. This guy's so good. Butch is back, yeah. Yeah, it's cool to see you in here, Drew. I hope everything's been going well. Know how busy things get. WWE as a whole forest. We saw a South Park trailer on the Nitty Gritty yesterday, Ringmaster. Put him under well done. Yeah. Thank you, Pando. Pando says, thank you for hanging out with Gritty and I. Getting up, working, coming home, ranting on Twitter, and going to bed. 13 days in a row. Jeez, man. It's got to be exhausting. I know I get exhausted sometimes. I mean, we've been basically streaming every day for, what, like a year straight? I think I've taken like 1-2 days off. I know it gets a little pressing. Not that I'm out doing heavy lifting or anything like that, but it does wear on you if you're doing anything for 8-10 hours straight and getting up and doing it all over again. First time watching wrestling in a live in a while. Take 2 days off. Who are you, Michael Cole? I know, right? I'm the Michael Cole of streamers. That's crazy. The grudge match. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the title. Bull rope match. Whoa.
This Tuesday. Tickets on sale now.
Wait a minute. They're doing the title match at a house show?
Celebrate the holidays with the gift of football.
Wait a minute.
Sunday, it's an NFL doubleheader featuring a showdown between
La la la
title
la la la
contenders
la
as
la
Dak
la.
brings the Cowboys.
La 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 la. I wonder who made that song. The song is so... I bet you that song has been heard by more people than any other song. In all time. In all of history. Because... If you have looked into the numbers, the NFL gets ridiculous ratings. They get something like what, 17 million viewers or something. Think about that, like 17 million people hearing a song every Monday, Thursday, or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's the most listened to song of all time.
A night to remember for the young luchador.
I'm just walking through the flames. Nope, the most heard song is Ole, 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 Ole. That might be up there. We're the fighters. We fight. We fight and fight and fight. And when it gets dark outside, then we fight at night. He's got a new vest. The Butch vest. And where's this North American title at? There it is. Boom. I like how they space out title matches. It doesn't get old. There's a way you can make title matches old and make it seem just like it's not important anymore. I like how they're spacing it out. All right, guys. You know what it is. The title's on the line. So you know what time. It's time to light it up. Let's do it. Oh.
This is for the NXT North American Championship. Dragon Lee.
It's cool. An NXT Championship getting defended on SmackDown. Doing a good job of growing NXT too. You saw the tweet I put out about how Shawn Michaels is the Booker of the Year? Dude, that's what a Booker should be doing. They should be improving their product and getting more and more people to love it, you know? That's what a Booker's supposed to do. They're not supposed to just book what they like.
The same can be said for Dragon Lee. Butch now looking for the armbar. Yeah, master of submissions as well as Butch. Joint manipulator. Butch now swinging a miss once more. Dragon Lee is so rapid.
He's so rapid.
Cole, you've seen so many young superstars.
All right, the prediction is open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Win a championship, like the North American title. Oh, goodness.
Prediction.
Dragon Lee, may be out. Dragon Lee just forgot his own name.
It ain't gonna end on time, ain't it? I hope they don't end it really quick.
By Butch for many years.
Robert knows.
United Kingdom tournament.
Robert knows what time it is. Say Butch needs suspenders again. Yeah, that was cool when he had suspenders. He had 3 matches last week and 1 this week. Giving him reps, yeah. They're making that North American Championship into a workhorse title, which is awesome. It's basically the Intercontinental title of NXT. J-Rock knows. Goki knows.
Submission game as someone like Butch is.
Bouncing souls no one can beat. We drink beer and wear Adidas. Is this your lyrics?
Big boot right on the money. How does he do it? You called him gravity defying, Corey. That is for sure. Strong shot by Butch. Puts the brakes on Dragon Lee for the moment. Oh, goodness. Butch got a little fancy and paid for it.
Upside down cake for Butch.
Eyes on the skies, because Dragon Lee
No, stop that. Stop dead in his tracks with a kick to the face. He tried to go all lucha on him. X-Plex on the apron. Pete Dunne is so vicious, man. I mean Butch. Butch Dunne. Butch Dunne. Butch Wild. Butch Wild, the chat champion right now. He's got 300 hit points. Wonder if he's gonna. I wonder if Buck Wild is gonna retain the chat championship all throughout SmackDown, or if somebody's gonna step up and grab the crown. You best not miss. Sean knows that when storytelling, little things mean so much. Yeah, he's building characters and being able to improve NXT's just overall momentum and viewership and everything with people who are just highly unknown. It's not like some other wrestling company where they get people like Matt Riddle or Hammerstone or EC3 or Bryan Danielson or whatever. It's not like they get those people. They get people that mostly nobody's ever heard of. And then even if they get people that people have heard of, they end up changing their name to something else anyway. Like, it's not like they get the same amenities as other companies can utilize. They're the way that they have it set up, it's developmental. So the fact that Shawn Michaels has been able to build something that is getting consistently better, but quarter by quarter over the whole entire year, building it out of lesser known talents as well. That's just Booker of the Year stuff, man. That's what you're supposed to do as a booker. You're not supposed to take somebody who's super famous and turn them into half as famous or half as desirable for people to want to see them and see what's up with them and hear them talk. A good booker is supposed to increase your value. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what a good booker is, man. A good director doesn't need to have the best actors at all times to make a good movie. A good director can make a good movie even with lower tier actors and stuff, because they have a vision and they know what they want to do, and they decide the best way to showcase what they have. That's what a good director does. A good director is not somebody who gets the best actors and makes an okay movie out of it. That's the opposite of being a good director. That means you're not maximizing your potential, and you're not utilizing your ingredients to the best of their potential. That's why what I consider the best booker is Shawn Michaels. You saw Iron Claw is now Efron's best critically rated movie. Oh, nice. That's what I like about NXT the most. They make good with a lot of green talent. Exactly, man. And that's what I'm saying. A good booker, it's the mark of a good booker when you can take just straight up rustic ingredients and create some gourmet, or create a good meal out of it. You don't. A good booker is not somebody who gets filet mignon and all this stuff and makes an okay meal out of it. Pando gets hungry as soon as I start talking about food. Great timing, Pando. I'll give you a treat for that.
Not afraid to break a few rules and possesses some impressive athleticism of his own. Could say that again. So does Dragon Lee.
Oh, Legato gave him a treat too. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Blue Pando.
Dragon Lee. Dragon Butch back inside. Enjoying life as the NXT North American champion.
You can't feed Pando? Why, Pando?
The valuable minutes, these opportunities you get. What about Dragon Lee and the impact he's made? Dragon Lee is only getting started.
Because he's blue, dabu dee dabu da. Big Rudd, you're Big Rudd today. You were rude yesterday. Now you're Rudd.
This could do it for Butch to become champion. Oh, Dragon Lee! Goodness, how close was that? That was a little too close for me. And I think Butch would agree. Let's take a look.
How do you only have 12 points, Panda? You gave away all your points?
Into the sit-out Tiger Bomb. Legs on the shoulders. I don't know if old Jess Carr got a cramp in her shoulder or something, but I think
that was 2 3/4.
I think that was a little too close for me.
Butch was feeling the same thing.
You want to restart?
Now frustrated.
Hey, we gotta have goals. Goals are good.
Dragon Lee proving that he can scrap as well.
Dragon Lee who just uncorked a kick. Oh, my. Bang! Butch answers.
Oh, my God.
Little Quien más macho.
Ooh.
German suplex.
Nice suplex.
You see the speed of that.
Wing? Now one for you. Oh, he's buffing up. Butch Dunn is not taking it.
Kicks connect again.
He's not gonna take it. Go back. He's gonna break it.
Lee lands on his feet.
Spectacular.
Oh, look
Ooh.
at Dragon Lee.
That's still not enough, dude. He's got to hit him with the worst name finisher that I've heard in a while. The Project Dragon or whatever.
Listen, if Butch is trying to make a name
Project Dragon. It sounds like you asked an AI a good name for a finisher of a guy named Dragon Lee, and it came up with Project Dragon. Thanks, AI.
But Butch refusing to be denied tonight.
There's that 2 3/4.
Oh, is it Operation Dragon? I think it's even worse than Project Dragon.
What kind of match we see here tonight?
Sounds ghetto. BRB. Okay, Panda.
Meeting in the middle, and what a match it is. Big kick once more from Butch.
WWE fans loving it.
Oh. Took his leg out from under him. Almost done with the first hour of SmackDown, man. It's been flying by.
Thinking about the double stomp, but
Uh-oh.
Butch has the fingers.
Oh, Butch snaps the fingers. Stomp. Dang, these two are having themselves a heck of a match.
Dislocated Butch's face. Yeah, but it's a champion's mentality we're seeing from Dragon Lee. Oh, God, I think he just...
He snapped him back to the place.
Oh! Good night! That's gonna
Could Butch win this?
Dragon Lee!
Oh, my God. Beautiful. Yo, what?
This is unfreaking
That was incredible.
And it's for the championship.
Butch went for the bitter end. Operation Dragon. There it is. Great match, man. Wow, that reversal of the bitter end was one of the most beautiful things I've seen in a while. Goodness gracious. He flipped him for the bitter end, but Dragon Lee caught him with his legs like around his neck and just like flipping pile drove him. What in the world? It was like a video game. Yeah, that was way better than I thought it was gonna be. They let him actually go. I thought it was gonna be short. They let him go. Not that match length makes a match good, but it can help to legitimize a wrestler's performance. Ay, man. Is he going to smash him? They're kind of holding on the celebration for a while. Don't smash him, Butch. Don't do it. Okay, he did not smash him. Okay.
Is sponsored by WWE 2K23.
Whoa. I'm glad he didn't smash him, dude. We don't need that. That's such a cheap way to like get people excited about something. Plus, we already have that angle going on right now with AJ. That's like how he kind of spiked the heat, the hype meter for his return. We don't need everybody doing it. I do really appreciate the way WWE seems to have such a game plan for the shows to where you don't see the same stuff over and over again. You don't see like 3 table spots or three people get hit in the head with a title in the same show, or 3 people bleed or whatever. You don't see repetitive angles and outcomes and stuff within the same show. And I think that lends to making each show feel like an organic experience instead of a booked experience. Because there's no way you put 180 people together and they all come up with just the exact same idea. Different people are going to have different ways of getting things done. It's not always going to be, oh, I came up with a way to win a match. I'm going to hit a guy with the title. I'm going to put him through a table. It's like, dude, you think everybody came up with that? No, man. Not everybody would think of that. People would come up with different ways to mess people up. Yo. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. He's got Jimmy Johns. Ew. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Jimmy Johns just got us. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. This guy's so good. I wonder why he's here though. He just reminds me so much of the Young Bucks. I don't know why he's still over here. He's probably so rich by now. Maybe he just really likes it. Didn't he just re-sign a contract or something too? But then again, the Young Bucks don't even want to be where they're at right now. So maybe he talks to them and they're like, "Don't come over here, dude. Don't do it. We're your friends. We actually like you. We want you to be happy." Even the Young Bucks don't want to be on AEW right now. Oh yeah, he's fighting Carmelo Hayes. Wow. This match having to follow that match we just saw is kind of crazy to me. I would have thought they would space these out a little bit. We're just going to get back-to-back bangers, I think. Jeez. Triple H is back there just having a field day. Who would have ever seen this? Like, what kind of story is this, man? Like, this guy, he comes into the company, he marries the boss's daughter, he runs the show. It's like real life became a wrestling story. So cool. Melo don't miss. He's gonna miss tonight, dude. I really think it's gonna be Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul at the Rumble, and then I think LA Knight's gonna fight Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and then that's where he's gonna win the U.S. title. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. Woo. Yeah, 3 matches with everybody doing super kicks or doing the exact same finishing move. Like, it's just step on each other's toes and have no regard for like the entertainment value of originality. I would love to real life book wrestling shows. I'm sure it's so tough to do, but I'd love to do it. Life imitating art, yeah, it's crazy. Like the whole story of Triple H and just it's not even like he took over and he sucks, you know? It'd be one thing if the story was just, oh, you know, he married the boss's daughter and so he got preferential treatment and he sucks at his job and he doesn't deserve it. It's like, no. Actually not. It's a matchup we have never seen before. Both these guys are great in the ring. Oh yeah. Both these guys are great in the ring, and they both have a charisma about them that makes them more than just wrestlers. Stuck his foot in giant cash register. That sounds like it's gonna hurt. When I worked at GameStop, we had these cash registers that like they had this heft to them where it was like they were almost made out of like a cast iron skillet or something. And I just like when you said that, I just pictured putting your foot in there and then it like accidentally slides closed on your foot or on your toe. Ugh. You guys remember if you ever worked a cash register job, you remember like having to figure out what's like the least coins you can use to get people to like the change that they have. Becomes such an acquired skill. You can't steal it, and you can make eggs on it, yeah. Dude, there were some days where we were raking in so much money with GameStop. Like, I was scared to take the deposit to the bank. We used to have to, like, put the cash in these plastic bags and write how much is in it and all that. And I used to be scared. I used to be looking around like, oh god.
Leave us.
Wait a minute.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Oh, we're backstage with Nick Aldis and Roman Reigns now. We should play into it, develop a new version of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Oh, like the most interesting man in the world.
All due respect, I'm not sure I'd care if you.
I think he's trying not to do that because he knows he can't wrestle anymore. So it would be a kind of a disappointment to the fans if he got really involved in a storyline. Because we want to see him beat somebody up or get beat up, and he knows he can't do it. So it's probably a smart decision that he doesn't.
Solo versus AJ?
I did.
Those are pretty good ideas. You want to know what would have been an even better idea?
Asking me.
If you ran it all by me first.
Yeah.
You see, I'm the tribal chief. The head of the table. Everything goes through me. And I need you to understand that.
Yeah, it's a fun thought. I agree, man. In a perfect world, it would be awesome, but his health
Roman, you
is
seem to have forgotten that I'm an executive.
not what it used to be.
Feelings. But while we're on the subject of Adam, he's more of a middle management type.
Oh.
I'm the general manager.
Dang. Oh, they're
The buck
saying it. I
stops
told you they
with
said it
me.
on the bump.
I'm
Now
the
they're
sharp
saying it here.
end
So
of
he
the
is
stick
officially
on
the general
SmackDown now.
manager.
And speaking of Solo, he's a big boy. I mean, he took care of John Cena. He took care of John Cena in a way that
Yeah, he
I don't even recall
murked his
you
whole entire
taking care
life.
of John Cena.
The buck
So I'm
stopped with
looking
me.
forward to seeing Solo Sikoa take on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Just like I'm so looking forward to that triple threat match. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the winner of that match facing you at the Royal Rumble.
This guy Nick Aldis, dude, I can't believe we're seeing Nick Aldis right across from the couch, from Roman Reigns, dude. Watching him in NWA, I thought he'd never be out of there.
Productive dialogue. I really hope we can get to know each other better.
I love it. I absolutely love it, dude. John Gurgle, yeah.
Nick
Oh,
Aldis
Roman
flexing
mad.
his power and in
Roman
full
does not like
tribal
that.
chief. Now, folks, tonight's Friday.
Dude, what is going on, man? I've never seen so many WWE shows back to back that are this compelling. Oh, well, I wouldn't say never, but it's been years. I wouldn't say never because obviously they made me a fan in the first place. They made me such a fan that I do this. All of this. Sit for hours in Photoshop making characters and logos and things. Like, obviously there have been great periods, but it's just crazy now because there was such a long time of just mediocrity.
Let's hear what the Maverick.
Mediocrity, where it's just mid.
Carmelo impressed me. Okay, I'll give
Hey,
you that. But now he's got
Logan
to face
Paul.
the disgusting Kevin Owens, who shouldn't even be here because we all saw him cheat last week. Where is your integrity, Kevin Owens?
Yeah, I love it, dude. Like, I can't even describe how much I love it because he's been money forever. Nick Aldis has, and now he's over here. And remember, Cody beat him for the title and everything. So I wonder if they're ever gonna dip into that. If they ever form like a, I think NWA might have cooked their own goose with that cocaine angle. I think that there might have been a opening for NWA and WWE to work together, but I think they just cooked their goose with that. What you miss? What was the last thing you saw, Panda? Carmelo Hayes is from Boston. Boston. They ruined Melo's theme song? What did they do? They messed it up? Last thing I saw was Dragon Lee. Did you see who won? Dang, Jimmy John's is going off right now. Oh, wait. I saw who won, but I didn't do anything about it. Let me do something about it. Okay. Spoiler alert, I'm about to show you who won. There you go. All right, here we go.
At the Royal Rumble event.
Oh, get Logan out of
I
here.
believe that's next month. I mean,
Dragon Lee
that's how
won.
calendars work.
Dragon Lee won, and then
Return of the corner already.
we got a really cool backstage segment between Roman Reigns and Nick Aldis,
Carmelo Hayes.
I'm curious to see
where
how
Roman
Carmelo
tried to
combats
like
Kevin Owens, because Kevin is
flex
a
on Nick Aldis, like, yo, I'm the head of the table. You run everything by me, and
everything that happens down there. So Kevin's very
Nick
familiar
Aldis is like, I'm the sharp end of the stick here, man. I'm the general manager.
He's rapid quick, Carmelo.
I'm looking forward to the match that I made.
fantastic job of hanging in there. With the quickness
I loved it. It was really good.
Carmelo Hayes.
All right, let's get a prediction in here.
Hayes is such a great athlete, so much potential.
So much potential.
He will be a future champion here in WWE at some point. Of course, a former NXT champ.
What champion did he say? Did he shout out a different promotion?
Kevin's own expense.
For Kevin Owens, it's very personal at this point with Logan Paul.
KO
Continues to
or
so
Mello?
You hear that heavy chop echoing throughout the arena. With Kevin Owens, it's personal to everyone. There's no patience.
Did they say this is a sold-out crowd?
No, because Kevin instinctively threw a right hand, as you would.
All right, predictions are in.
But realize
Get your
after
prediction
the
if
fact that it was his
you'd
broken
like one.
hand, and
NXT
Kevin
champ. He said NXT, but he said something before that.
This senton connects.
Maybe he said North American.
Kevin Owens looking to rile up the WWE Universe here.
It was so funny what Logan Paul said. Remember what Logan Paul said about Kevin Owens? He said he looks like a middle schooler who takes dodgeball way too seriously. Logan Paul's been getting him, man. Logan Paul's so good.
Says he is him.
Great balance.
A middle schooler who takes dodgeball too seriously.
Kevin Owens in his
As soon as he said it, I saw it, and it just like, it's been stuck in my head.
Who's going to advance here to the final of the United States Championship?
Dang, mash him into the steps? Ouch. Kevin Owens pulling out all the stops. Probably run him into a stop sign if he could. Yeah, I love that diss. I was like, wow. It's so funny when somebody comes up with something like that to say about someone that you've seen so many times, and it's just like you never considered it. It's so cool to get that like other point of view that makes so much sense. I loved it. Logan Paul has been if he was around more, I'd be a bit more excited about it, but he's every time he shows up, it's money. Every time his who said it? Somebody said half short and twice strong. I think it was Method Man. Or maybe it was the Jizza? Maybe it was the Jizza. I think it's somebody from the Wu-Tang Clan said half short, twice strong. So you get 100%, but you get 100% in a shorter period of time. That's Logan Paul. You're getting half of like what a wrestler would normally do, but when he shows up and when he does, he shows out. Half short, twice strong. So instead of 100% of the time, he's doing 200% of good stuff, but he's doing it in 50% of the time. So it adds up to 100% overall. Said future champion, then former NXT. Oh, okay. Thank you. I heard him say something, and I thought he was talking about like what's that promotion? It's not Prodigy. It's not Pedigree. What the heck is the name of that promotion? Gosh, it was at like that crossover event that they did with it was called Worlds Collide, I think. Not Defy. As long as people look forward to him showing up, he's good. Exactly. And he's just got it, man. Like there's something so I don't want to say perfect, but something so wrestling about him. He's a believable heel. Like it's not even like he's a heel character. People legitimately think he's a heel in real life and view him that way and have that type of disdain for what he does and everything. It's like he stepped in and didn't have to play a character to that point, and that's refreshing. It's refreshing to have people who are believably heels and not just like playing a character on TV.
Wow! Big body slam by Carmelo Hayes.
That's not how you say it. I'm not. Wait, so it's Deppy? Deppy. That sounds like that guy that I don't like very much.
I need this more than you.
I wouldn't say I don't like him. I just, yeah, I would say that. I really kind of don't like his whole gimmick.
Wasn't essentially Carmelo
Deppy.
trying to follow in the footsteps of Kevin Owens. Kevin was.
Nah, not that. It's not Prestige either, is it? It's like, oh god, I can't remember. Leg drop. Oh, axe kick. Is that a shout out to Booker T? Oh yeah, man. I like it. Wonder how long it's gonna be before we see Trick Williams on SmackDown. I would love to hear this arena whooping that Trick. I like how they put the United States title in the background on the barricade and on the Titantron and everything. It makes it so you can tell what this match is, and it feels different.
Carmelo, who I share a locker room with. I could be in his position soon too. Massive kick for KO now.
I love that move so much. Carmelo with his like tilt-a-whirl face buster. Not sure about winning the United States title after he saw it resting next to Dang it, what's the name of that promotion, guys? Just somebody's got to know in here. It's the promotion that they worked with for Worlds Collide. I forget the name of it. Oh God!
He spiked Melo. That is it.
Yo, super DDT.
KO can't believe it. I can't
top
believe it.
rope draping DDT right on the top of Melo's head. That was. There's no way to even fake that. Wow. That was brutal. Evolve, I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's Evolve. I think you're right.
I mean, props to Carmelo for still hanging in this fight after suffering that. Oh! Carmelo with just in time super kick.
You want some super cakes? Got some cake for you.
Caught by Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens has slimmed up a bit.
Gotta admire the fight.
Kevin Owens is the Kung Fu Panda of WWE.
Owens with that broken right hand. Be careful, utilizing it as a weapon.
Skadoosh. The Skadoosh clothesline. Skadoosh. Just nukes the whole countryside. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is Carmelo about to win this? No way. Heartbreak beats. Hola. No, he didn't get it. It's over. Pop-up powerbomb. That's uno, dos, tres. No! Yo, that move used to put away everybody. Carmelo kicked out. I guess the stunner's his real finisher now. KO off the top. Bullfrog splash. No. Swanton. It's over, dude. I'm sorry, Mello. You just caught an avalanche of damage. Stunner. Yeah. Mello, you got massacred. Avalanche. I told you. What did I say? What did I say? Every day, every day. Man, he massacred him at the end there. The avalanche of damage was too much. He got buried. He got buried under it. Not buried in the way that people say, but just a torrential downpour of damage. He got top rope draping DDT'd on top of his head. He got pop-up powerbombed. He got swantoned off the top, and he got stunnered. Like, this dude is theoretically holding the most damage out of anybody tonight, even considering and including the women's match where they had weapons and such. Goodness gracious, KO. Trying to live up to the moniker. That was a KO. Yay. Kevin Owens. He wins. Dang, it's going to be him versus Bobby Lashley. Give him a handshake? Ah, I like it. Wait. He gave him a handshake. It helped him up. Nice. Do the respect. Pass the torch. Yeah, nice. Dude, I love it. That's a moment right there. I'm getting it. I gotta get it. Kevin Owens. Dang it. I messed up. Hang on. There we go. Alright, I got it. AJ Styles backstage just making faces. Oh, Michin. Oh man, I want to see that. We're gonna have to watch it later. Let's go. Guess what? His name is Bob. Said his name is Bob. His name is Bob. It's Bobby Lashley. He's gonna smash. He's going to smash thee. He's gonna bash. He's going to bash thee. His name is Lashley. Alright, let me save this. Good Bros came back for no reason. I know, right? They're so... I stretched to figure out any other people who have siphoned more money out of the wrestling industry without really doing much. But good on them, you know? It's sometimes you got to give props for people who can game the system like that.
What it takes to take the United States Championship from me? Rhetorical question. No chance.
No chance. That's what you got. I like how they have these little promos from Logan Paul before every match where he's just talking trash about the people involved. All right, what am I going to call this? KO Respect. I love how Carmelo explained why his name doesn't have two L's. They're like, why don't you spell your name with two L's? He said, because I'm not taking no extra L's. It was just like such a perfect way of, like, it's such an in-character way and such a wise and witty way to be like, yeah, that's why I spell it like that. I'm not taking no extra L's. I was like, wow, man, you got it. You did it. Typing a lot. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. I didn't think I was gonna get a payout from X because it just like their reporting is horrible. It doesn't show you like why you earned it, how you earned it. It just I was like, okay, I guess I'm just not getting paid. And then all of a sudden it was like ching, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh, cool, thanks. Boom. All right, the tweet is on. He took a L tonight. Yeah, well, he took a L versus a previous Universal Champion. Like he's in all actuality, he got beat by a person who at one time was the best wrestler in the world, and still is a very good wrestler. Vince Russo. What about Vince Russo? Oh, Vince. Oh, I see what you're saying. Vince Russo had some good ideas. What in the world is Grok? Grok is an AI bot that you could talk to on Twitter, on X. Basically, it's a smart aleck bot. It's basically like a troll bot. It's like Elon Musk made a AI to be like him, and you have to pay for it. There's free AIs out there that probably probably do pretty much the same thing, just without all the weird little side trolling that bot does. Completely missed your comment. Has KO don't want to be blackmailed in this? Blackmailed? Whole mess of who attacked Trick was the only reason why he shook his hand. Oh, so you think he's trying to die? He's trying not to end up like Ilya. Yeah, I see that. I could see that. Because why would you want to? Ilya was like, "What are you talking about?" I wouldn't want to be put in that either. That's a good point, Panda. Melo's accusing everybody. He probably at McDonald's like, you did it.
But even the greatest proclamation.
It's at the McDonald's drive-thru like, hey, you sound familiar. Didn't I hear you last week?
Without a scribe. Without authors.
Do you see the vision?
Yeah, I heard you at NXT. You were at the Performance Center. Bam, bam. His name is Bob. I said his name is Bob.
This was 2 weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown. A
hard-hitting, short, destructive. This dude carrying Cross cannot catch a break at all. At least he's not injured or anything. There's a silver lining. And he's getting some promo packages, but that doesn't really matter to me as much anymore because they've been giving him promo packages and just nothing came of it. Remember when he was backstage like staring at Roman and nothing ever happened? It's like, what's going on here, man? Here comes Santos. What's he looking like? What's he up to? Oh, he's got the poncho.
From Mexico City, Mexico.
Look at the smile he's got on his face. I love that just coy little smile he's got going on. Like, yeah, I know I'm good. I know I'm bad. I'm both. So epic, man. Goodness gracious. Who would have ever thought that we'd get that we'd have freaking what was his name in Lucha Underground? He was the Hunter. What was his name there? I forgot what his name was. His name is Bob. I said his name was Bob. Yeah, Bobby's crew has not been strong at all. And I wonder what they're trying to say with that, because it's not going anywhere. They just keep disappointing him, and he's like, whatever. Like he gets mad about it, and then he's just like okay with it the next day. Seems kind of like they're stuck on loop or something. It's not very good. It could be good, but they need to pull the trigger on something. Like, tell me what's up. Show me what's up.
Cole, you've called Santos Escobar delusional. Many have called him sadistic in the way he's approaching things lately. But Corey, you're right when you call him motivated. And we've certainly seen that from Santos. He's been lethal of late.
I think a lot of... Oh, my goodness. Lashley nearly cutting Escobar in half in the corner. A lot of people make the mistake of writing off Santos Escobar because Rey Mysterio was so beloved.
It's Alice Lashley.
Escobar for who he is, for what he is, a top-level, high-caliber athlete.
Bobby. Dang it, Bobby.
And I don't know how anybody can ever bet against Bobby Lashley for any reason.
All right, predictions are open. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count, guys.
Bobby Lashley's focused, he's locked in, and he wants to prove something to the street.
King Cuerno, yeah, that's his name. That was his name. Thank you, Panda.
Bobby has seen the
King
top
Cuerno.
of the mountain, and it is good. And he would love to share the view with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
What did we call him? The masked guy? The masked dude.
Both want the United States Championship for very different
Billy
reasons.
Bob
Let's be honest,
Billy
no
Bob
matter who holds the
Ashley.
United States Championship, you want to be champion for the same reasons. For the prestige,
Escobar.
for the money. That's what it comes with being a champion in WWE.
AKA
That's why
Nas.
Everyone wants to be champion.
It's the Nas of wrestling. Nah, come here. Choke you. Throw you. Oh my goodness.
Chucked over the top to the floor. Can Escobar get back in this? Who's going to advance to the final?
See that scared look on his face? It's amazing that he has such a expressive look, and he knows how to use it when he's wrestled behind a mask for so long. This guy is money. Santos is super money. They just got to use him right. Red Dude, yeah, that's what we called him, Red Dude. Looks like NYC is getting a stacked house show. Yeah, what's up with that? They're getting like a title match and everything. Thought they were trying to cut back on house shows or something. Let's cut back on house shows by giving people better than average house shows. Wonder what the plans are for Jinder Mahal and his squad, man. We see them very, very sparsely, and when we do, they're just parsley. They're sparsely, and then they're parsley. They're just like a little side thing on the dish. It's not even, it's like, what is this? It's cool, thanks, but what is this? Yeah, I hope they find a way to give us some pieces of what's happening. You know, there's going to be fan footage online, but I hope WWE produces it because I want to see it in some good quality. Not even an herb. I need Taz as our next King of the Ring. That would be so good because he normally like I've seen pictures of him in crowns. That would be good. I really do hope they bring back King of the Ring. That's a good idea. King of the Ring. But I think they might have symbolically said it's not happening again by what Roman did. Remember he took Xavier's crown and just smashed it. So they might have symbolically gotten rid of it because you know they do that. They did it with the 24/7 championship where Nikki Cross was just walking in a daze or in a trance or whatever, and she just threw it in the garbage, and then we just never saw it again. So sometimes they do that where they like symbolically get rid of it, and it just is never, it's not back. So I hope that's not the case, but I could see how it would be. I'll be right back. Hang on a second, guys. All right, we're back at it.
Just pumping up Bobby Lashley, getting back inside the ring.
Bobby Lashley's hurt. Escobar realizes it.
Going after the left leg again.
Has his childhood dream come true and then they end it? I hope not, QZ, but I'm just saying it. I've seen them do this type of stuff before where
Santos Escobar wanted the spotlight.
they symbolically retire something and it's just over
When he
with.
qualified tonight, what a win it would be against Bobby Lashley.
Leg lace attacking the knee now of Lashley.
Well, Punk had a segment with Ray while Ray was trying to protect his family, I guess. Dom will get his revenge. He's not getting his revenge. I'll tell you something that is so set in stone. There's no way Dominic is winning that match versus CM Punk.
Lashley apart piece by piece.
I've never been more sure of an outcome in my life. Unless they're gonna start something with the Judgment Day. I guess I have been more sure of an outcome in my life. Because now I'm starting to wonder if maybe Judgment Day gets involved. Because they could create like a 5-way feud off of that.
Excellent job of taming the Almighty.
Maybe he does lose. But it sounds weird to me.
Escobar again now, driving in those knees at pace.
Have these two ever fought each other, I wonder? This might be a first time ever matchup.
Some distance between himself and Bobby Lashley because
Yeah, I think it's first time ever. Unless something happened at a house show.
The word you used before, Corey, deliberate. Everything well thought out.
Straight Edge Society Punk was the best. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to take your word for it. Ooh.
You starting to change your tune about Santos Escobar at all, Cole, or still disgusted by him?
No, I'm disgusted with his actions. I've never taken anything away from him in the ring. He's a tremendous athlete. He's what he's called the Emperor of Lucha Libre. It's a scary situation.
Uh-oh.
for both athletes, but
Yo, you saw the crazy... Oh, God.
is done playing games. Yeah, but has
Saw
the
a
damage
crazy
been
look on Bobby Lashley's face as he tossed him and tried to murder
Smart
this
by
guy.
Escobar, take the power away. Like Lashley can barely put
I'd
weight
love
on
for
it.
Dom to win and bring it full
Bobby gonna
circle.
have to
Dom
fight through
deserves
the
that.
pain, but face first.
It could be good, but I would need for all of Judgment Day to get involved or something.
No quit in the
Couldn't be a straight up win, especially not on a house show. If you're gonna do something like that, it's gotta be
This guy.
gotta be like pay-per-view or something. Wait a minute, what?
Shoot him. There's a match in the ring.
Who is that?
From Santos Escobar.
The heck? Who is that person?
Power. Can you believe that? The hell's
Axiom? No.
Get security.
Wait a minute.
Fans, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, obviously not with that.
Oh, I think it's the LWO people.
The Street Profits and Escobar taking advantage.
I think it's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. Wow, he grabbed... Yo, Santos just beat Bobby Lashley. Yo.
What the hell did we just witness?
I think it's Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. Joaquin Wilde. That was wild. Los Lobos? I don't know about that. They seem skinny. It is Los Lobos. Oh my goodness, he found some new friends. Oh my goodness, I love it. Dude, I love it so much. That's even better. Wow, do something with them. I like it. I like it for the maze. I like it for the maze, baby. This is good. All right, so Santos, new crew. Putting that out for sure. Los Lobos. I'm not going to say that. Escobar. Yeah, I have a feeling that Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro are regretting things right now. They're like, oh no. No, no, no. um, no, 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 no. Wait, what? No. What happened here? I didn't do that. Santos New Peru. Okay. Bling. Okay. That explains it. All right, let's go. That was fun. What a cool outcome. I thought somebody legitimately jumped the barricade for a second. We have seen such things happen, so it's not like it's an impossibility. Remember that guy who tackled Seth Rollins? Like, we've seen craziness. Santos beats Bobby Lashley. Wow. I like how he pulled the tights and everything. They kept him looking strong with a loss being handed. AJ needs to lose this? Lose the match versus Solo? I think he's going to lose his return match? When's the last time somebody did that, though? I hope the Best of Raw airs the Pitch Black match? But it's not that didn't happen on Raw, though. And Bray wasn't even on Raw. He was a SmackDown athlete, too, so it's like double probably not happening. They might do like a tribute shout out type of package that they do. They might do that, but I don't think they'll air the whole match. That doesn't make any sense. The Best of Raw, and it's a guy on SmackDown, and it's not even something that happened on SmackDown or Raw. Feels like a lot of things are against it. Excalibur, what is up? Swinging swords like Shinobi. What do we got? The cat pork chop is so funny to me. You guys want to see the cat pork chop? I'll show it to you just real quick. There it is. You see the cat pork chop? Goki's dinner. That's good stuff, man. Hey, Logan Paul.
The best WWE had to offer, but instead it's between a guy who cried over Rey Mysterio and the other who won't take his shirt off when he's in the pool. Are you serious? Santos, you're not in my league, brother. And Kevin, you literally look like if Reddit was a person.
Oh,
let's be honest with ourselves,
like
boys.
if Reddit was a
both
person.
Battling to see who's gonna get pinned by the greatest and most relevant United States champion of all time. So please, boys, enjoy this temporary clout, because that is the only thing you'll be getting from me.
See ya. Dude, I love him so much. He's the freaking one, dude. Just murking fools on a mic. Being a just ridiculously ahead of his time wrestler when it comes to how long he's been doing this. He makes it, oh my God, they are doing it. Mia Yim versus Io Sky for the women's championship. That's why they did it. Gosh, man, what a waste of time. I'm not saying Mia is a waste of time, but just like that's not a realistic good match. Dude, New Year's Revolution is looking fantastic. Why are they so stacked, man? These shows are... It's weird. It's like, I know that we deserved it all those years, but it just feels weird to get it. It feels weird to get it so many times in a row. They're doing great things. It's AJ Styles. And he's not doing... Oh, he's still got the pyro, but he doesn't do the hand thing anymore. AJ Styles. This is the main event? Jeez, this has flown by, man. I'll tell you one thing that's normally a mark of a good show is when you look at the clock and you're like, what? 2 hours? It's already what? Ouch. I'm not talking trash. I'm just keeping it real, man. There's good wrestlers and not so good wrestlers. It's the same reason why sometimes people don't get jobs they apply for. It's like, we saw your credentials and you just don't. You're not... Trust us. You're not going to make it. Nice if they did a Best of Bray documentary. Might be too soon. Oh, they're definitely working on something like that. Did you see they signed him to a Legends contract and they're paying all the money to his family? So it's like he's still alive, but his family's getting the money. That was really cool of them. Uh-oh, it's time.
Forcer of the bloodline in his way.
Taking it all. Do the dance, Sammy. Somewhere Sammy's doing the dance. Let's put AJ over there. I think the bloodline's on that side, so let's move AJ. Man, this is... I consider this match to be almost like pay-per-view level already. Because remember, he took him out, dude. This is personal. It's not just a match. Yeah, see, the bloodline's over here. Let's blow you up a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, like right there.
It's business as usual as far as anybody else is concerned. Solo knows what the job is tonight, and he needs to go out and enforce.
Destined to win. Alpha Omega the end. Witness the sun. If you were sculpted my lens, I do not follow no trends.
The returning AJ Styles tonight.
Here we go.
Bing, bing, bing.
The main event of Friday Night SmackDown.
How is it boring, Panda? You got like every woman on the roster in a really cool street fight. You got Roman Reigns going to war with the general manager, basically, but like a quiet war. The return of AJ Styles to the ring.
Do you blame him? Solo Sikoa jumped from 20 feet in the air and tried to crush AJ
Bunch of cool Logan Paul promos. Like what's wrong with it? How could they have made it better?
I've never seen this.
Karrion Kross cutting a cool spooky promo.
Just maybe could he have dealt with LA Knight and Randy Orton a little bit better than what we saw last week?
Listen, AJ Styles is a former WWE champion, and there's no one at this table who's in any position
All right,
to
prediction
question the
is
motives of
open,
that
guys.
man. AJ is a world-traveled,
Get your prediction in if you'd like for it to
He knows
count.
what he's doing. He's one of the best in the world.
Just ain't feeling it.
But
Raw
Solo
was best.
is
Yeah,
hell
Raw
bent
was
on
awesome.
destroying what the
Yeah.
phenomenal one has created.
Now I gotta go on YouTube and see Sammy dance to this. That's not hating. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you don't like something, that's not hating. Hating is when you like go out of your way to just speak negativity.
Anointed as the tribal heir by the head of the table last week.
I like that AJ changes gear up, man. It was about time. I'm so like, I like his gear, but I'm so tired of seeing that gear. It's like he's worn that gear for so long.
The prize, a match with Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble.
But again, You don't think that Solo is playing the movie in his mind as he walked down the ramp where tonight he takes out... Oh!
What did I miss before this?
It can lay him at the feet of Roman Reigns.
That's tough, man. I don't know.
He looks like the plan of Styles.
Carmelo Hayes versus Kevin Owens.
Motivated AJ Styles.
Got good matches tonight, too.
Solo Sikoa tonight.
People always act like I wouldn't say everybody, but some people, they always act like WWE doesn't have good wrestling, but what they don't account for is the fact that the average AEW match has botches and like weird inconsistencies and interference all the time, and it's like, yeah, it's a good match, but like WWE does matches that don't have those things. They're not as over the top. You know, people aren't doing front flips over the top rope at all times and back flips and all that. But what WWE lacks in doing the extra stuff, they also exceed in not messing up. So it's kind of like taking a test. If you get, let's say you get like a 90% on a test, but every answer that you put in that you were sure of was perfect. Everything you were sure of, you got right. But then you take a test and you guess and you get like a 82%. Like, it's like your outcome, you got things right that you didn't think you would get right. So it's fantastic. It's like, dang, you got 82 on the test. You didn't even study, bro. That's cool. You know, like, that's how it feels watching some of these AEW matches. Yeah, it might be better for people who like seeing crazy spots, but the accuracy is not there. So I just, to me, I'd rather see professionals being professional than people doing things that maybe they shouldn't even be trying to do and then messing up half the time, or 10%, 20% of the time. I feel like a good match, it's more than just doing crazy things. It's also being accurate and being safe and looking like a professional while you do it. So WWE has good matches. It's just they value their athletes more than just them being toys to play with. They're investments to make a return on. And with your investments, you want to make good investments. You don't want to risk everything at all times. That's why people don't gamble with their eyes closed all the time. You know, you want to at least take a look at it and make the most out of your investment. You saw that? Yeah, Bobby Lashley and Santos had a fight, and Santos, the Lobos showed up, and Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo showed up to help him by beating up the Street Profits, and then Santos pinned Bobby Lashley by holding the tights, and the ref didn't see it. So Santos moved on in the tournament. So it's going to be him versus Kevin Owens. Whoever wins that fights Logan Paul at the Rumble. I need the story to care about wrestling. Exactly. And that's another thing that makes WWE the spot, because they tell stories that are emotionally investable. And I feel like that's a shortcoming of AEW storytelling. Is like AEW tells stories that are mostly about just wrestling people, and we can't relate to that. We don't wrestle, you know? That's why they have just a very finite audience. It's because the people who like that sort of storytelling are people who really feel like they're in the ring and stuff. It's like having to own guns to be into Rambo or something. It's like, dude, you don't have to be a wrestler to get into WWE. You have to literally want to be a wrestler or feel like you're in the ring to like a lot of what AEW does. They don't tell stories that are relatable. So it's only for a certain audience, and that's why they haven't grown one iota. They have not grown at all. They've actually negatively grown. They're actually trending downwards. Why are you mad now, Panda? Yeah, and like being friends like on some middle school storytelling when everybody who's watching, literally everybody who's watching AEW has to be over a middle school age because they say the S word and the F word and stuff like that. So they're just telling stories of people who are stuck in middle school mentality or something.
Connects with the headbutt. Styles said it to us, Corey, during the break here. Solo goes in for the cover. Styles was just full of passion when he said he tried to end my
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it just shows why they're stuck in the same exact viewership at all times. They're not growing at all. Meanwhile, NXT has increased their market share, their value, the amount of money they're going to be making per year, and on top of that, they've increased their viewership every single quarter this entire year. Meanwhile, AEW has decreased every quarter. Why do you think that is? It's because you're actively trying to book a show for one guy. And that guy is exceedingly different from a lot of the population. At least with Vince McMahon, when he was booking the show for himself, he's weird too, but he liked big buff guys slamming each other, and that's what a lot of us wanted to look at. and he liked big buff guys slamming each other, and he liked really, really pretty girls showing the goods. Like, these things have been classically great at getting people to watch. When Vince was booking the show for himself, at least all that was on there. Now it's just weird middle school level, high school musical possibilities of storytelling and just people running around these ropes all day, which nobody can relate to who's actually watching the show, unless you're just stuck in that era.
AJ slowly now back on his feet.
I like being stuck in high school mentality. Yeah, they started very strong story-wise, and there's still some good stories. I'm not saying it all across the board, but it's very apparent why they're not growing. And I feel like it's mostly a choice issue. Like, they made the choice not to grow because you just don't get it. You just don't get the quality. Like, it's that sort of mentality, and it's like, all right, cool. But some of it is still great. I'm not saying everything is just the times where it dips into that are the times where most people probably get stuck, either watching or not watching. Ooh. Well, that pop-up Samoan drop was not clean. I wonder what the mess-up was there. It didn't... I don't think anybody got hurt off of it. It just didn't look very good to me. Yeah, he just went too far. I see what happened. He tossed him, and AJ leapt out of the gym. AJ jumped so far behind him that the Samoan drop couldn't look right. I'm sorry you missed Garza, Panda, but it was cool. They came out with lucha masks on. They beat up the Street Profits, and then they all went up the ramp, and they took off the masks, and it was Garza and Humberto. AJ trying to rally. They're trying to evolve. I've noticed they're becoming more character-centric, which is something that that has kind of been lacking. I was talking about it earlier. No, come here. Nice reversal. No. I don't even know if his shoulders are down. It was more like he pinned his lower back. I'm glad that wasn't the end, because that didn't look good. Oh my God, they ruined that botch of move. They done.
Solo using that low center of gravity to prevent AJ from hoisting him. And now it's Styles who's in trouble.
One botch is not bad. I'm saying, like, accuracy and smoothness matters a lot in the match too. You can't just go pedal to the metal and try to hit a home run every single time and miss repeatedly, and then you finally hit a home run, and it's like, yay, that was a great game. Oh, Roman just smashed AJ.
Roman Reigns picked his moment, saw the opportunity, and went right after Styles.
Well, that means AJ wins.
Eliminate one of your possible opponents.
Dang. I did not see that coming.
Step up to Roman Reigns, you're going to pay.
AJ wins. Dang. Uh-oh, wait a minute. AJ, wiggle, wiggle. He's out of there. Got Roman with the kick. AOP is back? Where are you getting this from? I didn't see any AOP. Where are you getting that from?
The island of relevancy has been taking heavy fire for the past few weeks. An unfamiliar situation for the tribal chief.
This spells trouble with Solo Sikoa back up. And now pummeling AJ Styles as Roman Reigns watches on.
Cross, bring them back? Where are you seeing this?
Styles should thank his lucky stars that the Viper's in the house.
Randy Orton is here to fight. Taking it to the bloodline.
Big right hands from Randy Orton.
Tag team match, playa. Yeah, maybe.
Here comes some bloodline backup.
A friend told you? Well, don't put it in the chat then, Panda. If you didn't see it on the show and WWE didn't announce it, you know the rules. That's against the rules. Dude, LA Knight's here too? Jeez. It's gonna be a triple threat? A triple threat. Not a triple threat, a 3-on-3 tag match? Jeez. So I'm gonna get in trouble again.
LA Knight battling with Solo Sikoa. Orton sending Jimmy
Twitter WWE carrying cross promo. He showed the authors of pain.
For Roman Reigns. One of the three men in the ring are going to face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. 2 weeks from tonight, we have the triple threat.
Where did you guys see this? All I saw was all I saw was Scarlett screaming and him saying stuff. I didn't see any authors of pain. Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight are arguing on this. Oh, AJ Styles. Oh no. A brawl breaks out.
Styles wanted Orton and Knight to stay out of things.
All three of them are fighting.
Well, it's all going down officially.
Roman and Solo got out of dodge. Nah, let him fight.
And look at Roman. Roman's like, let him
Roman said, let him fight. Smart stuff from Roman. Just let them do it. Let them do that.
Styles, Knight, Orton, triple threat.
Not in trouble, Panda. I'm just asking, like, is it something that WWE released or not? Dang, man, just a brawl as we go off the air. Interesting. They're headed towards the clash. Yeah, I don't know. I always ask this. I ask this of everybody. New people, returning people, moderators, just anybody. If you say something in the chat, I need citation, you know? I need you to tell me where that was revealed on WWE television or revealed on their personal Twitters and stuff, because you know how it goes. People say things all the time. People spoil things all the time. So let me know. If you guys can give me like legit sources, then I'll be hyped for it. Carrying saying authors, and they're at the end. Quick flashes of authors of pain with Paul Ellering. Really? It's on Twitter. I'll definitely check that out in just a bit. We have to be off of YouTube, but thank you. We shall see. It's time for the chat, guys. Let's have the chat with Dudley. Oh, yes, it is about that time. Grapple Chat. It's time for the review of SmackDown, December 22nd, 2023. We're closing in on the day, closing in on the new year. Thank you guys so much for joining me, by the way. We're going to get into the review here, and I have a couple of people who are going to be giving their reviews as well. I want to know what you guys thought. Let me know. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode of SmackDown. Considering possibly lowering the threshold, but I'm going to keep it the same for now. I've been thinking about it recently, but we'll see. So 7.0 is the lowest score I will take. 8.4 is the highest score I will take, and obviously the higher the score, the better. What would you guys give this episode of SmackDown? Let me find out. Let's see. Mr. Portman, J.N. Portman was 7.9. Okay, to kick us off. I'll also be giving my score in just a moment, but we're gonna start with the audience scores. I think it's very important to kind of check the temperature of the community as well, and it just makes this show so much different than the average review show. So 7.9, you got it. Thank you very much. Let's see. WB says 7.87. It's a very particular score. Thank you, WB. You got it. Robert Stone says 7.75. Ooh, okay. Right across the finish line for Robert Stone. Thank you very much. This episode of Grapple Chat is sponsored by Dudley and the Zoo Crew. That would be cool if they somehow had just their own random money. Zoo Crew is epic though. J Rock says 7.6. Wait a minute. 55992. Did you mean to put that extra 9? I gotta ask you if you meant to put that extra 9. Yes or no? Did you mean that extra 9? Or no, the extra 5, I mean. That 9 was perfect. No, the 9 was not perfect. I skipped yours? No, I didn't. It deleted your link. It said you put a link. I didn't skip anything. All right, I'm gonna put your whole score 55992. Okay. 5592. Thank you. All right, I got it. Thank you. Goki says 7.5592. Oh yeah. Look at this. You got it. Ringmaster says 8.0. You got it. Thank you. There you go. I didn't skip it. It just I couldn't read it. It said your message was deleted. All right, all right. Anybody else? 10 seconds left. Get your score in now if you'd like for it to count, guys. Yeah, so sorry, Panda, but like listing like your friend told you as like as like the source, that's always gonna be something that I'm gonna delete because that's exactly what a rumor, a spoiler, or a dirt sheet is. Like it's where somebody said it and not the people involved. Wings. Beanaline says 8. You got it. All right, ching. It's Panda time. Panda, what score would you give this episode of Smiggly Smackdown? Let's see what Panda thought, and then I'll give you guys my score, and then we'll see what has happened. Oh, Drewski, I got you. All right, 7.74. Thank you. You limboed in right below the bar, right below the cutoff. All right, now it's Panda time. Let's see what Panda thinks. Panda did say she was mildly bored of this episode of SmackDown, so I don't expect for the show the score to be that high, but maybe it will be. Panda, are you here? Are you typing? Same Excalibur? Interesting. We got Panda paused. Oh, I don't think I got your score. I think I missed your score. Hang on. 7.5592. I got you, Excalibur. Thank you. I don't think Panda's typing. I think Panda decided to go do something else or something. All right. So, here we go. My score. I think this is a 7.9. This was a very smooth show. It was fun. We had Roman Reigns here. We had big time advancements in what's happening next. I think that this setup, brand new, not brand new, but the next stages in what to expect from every superstar involved. And even on top of that, we had somebody emerge from the depths of obscurity in Mia Yim. So at least there's movement. You know, one of the worst things is waiting a whole week for a wrestling show, and then the wrestling show comes on, and you're in the exact same spot at the end. Like there's no movement. There was movement here, and I felt like every match had like a reason to talk about it. Every match had a reason to be remembered or posted about or rewatched. And I would definitely recommend watching this episode of SmackDown. I gotta go 7.9, man. I'm not going 8. I'm not going crazy, but I definitely respected the investment of resources into this. I know it's pre-taped, so you already had everybody here, but it just you could have went light, and they didn't. Star power was here. The craziness was here. The festivities were here. Commentary was okay to good. Very few like botchy moments. Seemed like everybody pretty much did their job tonight. And I would say maybe the lowest thing on the docket, the thing that I would wish for a little bit more of is just that, like, there's like a ferocious feeling that you get sometimes from matches. Like we've seen it with Roosh recently. Roosh is a really good example of just like a ferocious athlete, and I feel like AJ might be the person to bridge that gap a little bit, but just it seemed like people were going through the paces a little bit. So if I had a main thing that could have been improved to get me to like 8, on this, it would be that ferocity. I want to see people really trying to win matches, and we almost got there. A lot of the matches did feel fun in a believable destruction type of way, but just a little bit more of that would have gone a long way for me. Like just maybe even a little blood or something. I know that they don't want people bleeding and they don't use it as much, but I think that could have maybe really sent it home. But yeah, overall, I had fun with it. I would recommend someone to watch it, and I'm going to go back and watch one of these promos as well. So I'm putting my money and my time where my mouth is, because I always tell people a 7.75 is the point where I feel like that's the score where you would recommend someone to watch the show. And if I'm going to give it a 7.75 or above, it has to be a show that I'd be willing to watch again, or willing to go through, or check parts out, or like I'm excited to rewatch parts of it. And that's exactly where I am right now. So 7.9, I'm going there. Let's go. Let's go. J-Dog, what's up? Dragon and Butch match? Yeah, it was good. It was a good match. Let's do the math. Guys, are you ready for the math? I hope you guys are hyped for the math. I should have like the little song here. I should put that song from School of Rock. Remember that song where, oh, Tobin said 8. I got you, Tobin, you got 8. I should put that song from School of Rock where he's like, get off your ass, let's do some math. I should put that song right here when we do the math. All right, let's get it. 85.93432 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Divided by 11 equals. They got it. 7.81. Very nice. Good job. Good job, Smiggity Smackdown. Let's give them their point. They got a full point out of tonight, which puts them into a very good position leading into the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is the end of the season, by the way. As soon as the Royal Rumble goes off the air, that is the end of this season, and whoever has the most points will get the gold, whoever has the second most points will get the silver, and whoever has the third most points will get the bronze trophy. As you can see, every show has a trophy except for Collision. So these shows are all very viable. And Collision could definitely do it. Collision has been very good. They've been getting better too. I feel like they're getting their feet back under them. I feel like they had an idea of what the show should be, and then things got kind of flipped on their head, and now they're trying to like retool, redesign, rebuild, reclaim Seth Rollins style. They got it. J-Dog, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. And Tobin, thank you as well. Make sure that you guys get on over to the Twitch stream, because that's where we're going to be for the remainder of the evening. Thank you, everybody who was on the YouTube stream as well. Thank you, everybody who left a thumbs up on the YouTube. I tried not to ask. I was just hoping people would do it out of the kindness of their heart, and also leave a thumbs up because they actually like the stream that I'm putting on. And it looks like people did that, so thank you very much. Make sure that you guys get on over to the Twitch stream and hang with us, because we rock the party. All right, we're not done tonight, but we're done on YouTube. So I bid you adieu. And that was the chat.